Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mod 6. As you can see, we're back on the server. There is an important thing that I have to announce at the start of this video, and that is, at the end of this month, there is going to be sort of a server wipe. And I'll explain what I mean by that. So, the entire server, or I guess this entire map, is going to be reset. There's going to be a completely new map. Now, does that mean all of our progress is gone? No, it doesn't. So what you'll be able to do is anything valuable that you're scared that you're going to lose or whatever, you can put into your refined storage system. So into these drives here, if you happen to have them. If you don't have any and you need help with this, feel free to message myself on Discord and I'll try to help you get your stuff sorted. Put your stuff away and then put everything that you want to keep in your inventory. And then I believe in the waystones, is it at spawn? There's a waystone we have to go to. Clearly, I'm not completely prepared, but let's see. Let's see if there's one at spawn. It might just be that you have to go to spawn. But there's a spot that you'll be told to go to log out. In fact, does this tell you? Well. Okay, so those signs that I just clicked, they sent me to the skybox. So, I don't think these are the... I mean, it's beautiful. I don't think those are the ones we want to click. Okay, so the global waystone isn't set up yet, but for reference, when it will be one of these yellow ones. So spawn is a global waystone, and so is my house. That's a global waystone. So as long as you have a waystone, or even if you just go to spawn, you should be able to open this guy up, and you'll be able to see another yellow option. I'm not sure what it will be called, but it won't be spawn, and it won't be Dewstream's house. It'll be the other yellow one. So you'll go there, and that's where you'll log off with everything in your inventory, and that way we can teleport you into the new world. If you don't log off in that specific spot, the issue is that in the new world, wherever your player was last located, so let's say, for an example, let's say I was here, right? And in the new seed, let's say a mountain is built above me. When I log in, I'll be inside of a mountain, and that's probably not ideal. So there's that part. Now, in terms of your actual base, right? Because people have some really cool things. I'll show some off, because I don't really have that much cool stuff. But for example, over here, there's a massive dragon, right? It is absolutely... Oh, here we go. It is absolutely insane. It is awesome. And it'd be a shame for this to disappear. So what you can do, and I'll do this back at my own house, is you can actually copy these structures, and you'll be able to paste them in again. And you can even, take them into a single-player world. Let's say you're like, you know what, I'm over this whole multiplayer stuff. Also, there'll probably be a world download as well. But let's say you don't want the world download, you just want your stuff. Or the more important thing, which is what I'm going to be doing, you want to bring some of the buildings from this place to the new server. What you're going to want to do is make yourself a, a copy-paste gadget. So this guy, if we search again, he costs a little bit of lapis, some redstone, emeralds, and iron. Once again, if you don't have this stuff, chuck me a message on Discord, and I'll do my best to try and help you out. So as you can see, I've got shaders on, and everything looks absolutely hideous in terms of this block. Let me turn these shaders off real quick, which it's gonna need a restart. You know what? It'll be instant for you guys, but it's gonna take me a while. Alrighty, we're back in. The world's still loading a little bit, so I do apologize if there's any frame rate issues. But now you can actually see that weird blob that appeared with shaders. It's actually the overlay for my little windmill things, my farms over here, if we make our way here. So I've copied these before and pasted them. Last time, though, you might remember, I actually used the schematic from Create, and that actually was a lot better at building the specific Create things. I'm not entirely sure how well this works in building Create stuff, the actual copy-paste gadget, but the copy-paste gadget I'll likely be using for everything that isn't Create. And the way that this works is you'll have to bind it to a certain button. So if we go in Controls and search Building, and then click Category, the actual mod is called Building Gadgets, and within this is all the options, right? So I have my settings menu set to 7. So then when I hold 7, while holding any item from the Building Gadgets mod, for example, the copy-paste gadget, I get this little interface. So there's the paste section and the copy section. At the start, obviously, we'll want to go into the copy section. And what's something nice and small that we can copy? You know what? We could probably... What's in here, actually? Not much. Okay, we can copy this area. So what I'm going to do is, I believe, do you shift right-click a corner? Yep. And then I think you right-click another corner. So let's maybe place like a temporary block that we can build off of. So let's right-click maybe this block. So shift right-click the first corner. right-click the second corner, and as you can see, now there's an outline of where it's actually going to copy. So every single item within here is what it's going to copy. As you can see, we're actually going to be missing a block here. So I could, if I wanted to, expand this out a bit and right-click there to expand it out. And that's it copied. That's pretty much it. What we do then is you can either click paste, right? And then you can see it without throwing the stuff on the ground. Oh my god, I pressed caps lock. I'm walking infinitely. Okay, let's see if I can pick that. As you can see though, like that delay for picking up the item is because of so many players have been on this server and have AFK bases that we can't unload for whatever reason, and it just lags up the server. So that's why we're obviously doing the wipe. So you can obviously paste it again, but let's say you obviously don't want to paste one building at a time because the switch to the other server is going to be pretty much, it's going to be 1-for-1. So you want to have all of these buildings that you want to bring over copied already. So what you can do, I believe, is you have to make a new item, which we probably have. I'll search at building. Yep, here we go. A template manager. This guy right here. So you can place it down, open it up, and inside, I believe you place your copy-paste gadget. The preview is apparently disabled. I'm not entirely sure why, but maybe the mods are being updated or something, or it doesn't really work currently. Normally, though, you can see a preview of the thing. Otherwise, you have to do things a little differently. So the first thing you can do, I believe, is click copy. And what that should do is it should copy it to your clipboard so that you can like save that in a separate file. Then you would come back and you would click paste, and it would paste in the copied thing. This example probably isn't the greatest, so I do apologize. Can we go back to this mod? How do you make a template? I think you just put a piece of paper in there. So we'll give it a shot. It's been a while since I've done this. So I've got a piece of paper. I'm going to place it in here, and then I'm going to click save. So there we go. It's saved that template. I could even call it, enchanting. And we'll click save again. So now this template should, in theory, be saved as the enchanting. Oh. Okay, there we go. I clicked it again. I'm not sure what happened there, but now it's saved. Okay. And you can see it says template, name enchanting, author, dewstream_, which is my username in Minecraft. So this template is saved. That's pretty cool. I think you place it here again. We can click copy again just to double check. So for one, you could hold this template with you. You could put it in your refined storage system, and you could, do it that way, right? So I could place it in here, put it in my system, and then I could bring these with me when I set them up on the new server, put the drives back in, go back in, search. Oh, once again, if it catches up, search template, look for my enchanting template, boom, grab that, run back over here, over to this guy, open him up, put this in, and click load. And then that will load the template onto here, and that should work. So I'll show really quickly with another example. So I'll grab a different building so that I can just show you exactly how it works, I guess. What should I grab? You know what? I guess I could grab this enchanting area. Oh. Alright, so what we're going to do is go back to copy mode. I'm going to shift right click here to start that corner. As you can see, it's still trying to go back to the corner over there. Then we can, place our blocks again and right click here. Now, I'm not entirely sure if you can edit this copy box without having a block here. I'm not entirely sure. I imagine that it's possible, but I don't know how. So I just place temporary blocks that I'll have like marble, or normally I use dirt because I've got a lot of dirt, or even cobble, and copy it there. And obviously this part will be in the initial thing. As we can see, if we go back into paste mode, those marble blocks will appear. So keep that in mind. And obviously for things like grass, when you go to paste it, if you don't have specific grass blocks, it just won't place them. It'll place everything that it can, and it won't place the grass blocks. So you don't really have to worry about those specific things. So we have a second template here, or a second almost template, right? We need to turn it into a template. So we place the paper in here. This one's going to be called pedestal. Nice, spelt it beautifully. We're going to click save, so that makes it a template. Once again, it looks like it hasn't caught up yet, so maybe that's just the server lagging a bit. So give it a few seconds. Make sure that it actually does transform into, yep, oh, we saw it for a second there. So I guess we just have to be a bit patient. Oh, no, okay, there it goes. It didn't change by waiting. I actually had to just click it a few times. So there we go. So just to recap exactly how this works, where's my gadget? Did I throw it on the ground, or did I put it away? No way I put... Oh, no, it's in here. I'm a bit slow, okay? So as you can see, we have the pedestals thing shown up here. You can also hold shift to see what recipe, what ingredients you need for the current blueprint you have on your building gadget, or you can hold shift on the actual template, and it will tell you what you need, and whether you have it and whether you don't have it. So at the moment, pedestals, we can put this back in. We can put in our enchanting one and click load. And then we should see, ta-da, the enchanting one. So that's the basics. That's how it works. Why does control do that? Obviously, the other important thing is the ability to actually copy. So you can copy the recipe. So I copied enchanting. Now I can click paste. And in theory, it should paste that recipe onto here. It's possible that maybe because I have chat disabled, it's not working. So let me do that real quick. All right, so I've clicked copy a few times. Let's see if it works. We're going to click paste. Failed to paste template to clipboard. Failed to... Oh, okay. Wait. So it's the other way around? Do I have to click paste? Failed to paste template to the clipboard. So when I click paste, it's trying to paste this template onto my clipboard. And then I copy it onto a piece of paper. That feels very back to front. Why have you... What's going on here? And then what? I click copy? Okay, so that system, I don't know whether it works, whether I'm doing something wrong. Entirely possible, but at the very least, you can create the templates. You can put them either into your refined storage system, or you can hold as many on your inventory as you want, or in a backpack or something. So that's the basics of how it's going to work. I believe as well, on this new server, there will be a few changes. This entire time, we've pretty much gone without banning things, unless it's like actually server breaking. So for example, things like massive bombs and stuff we have disabled, and RF tools dimensions, because it was just causing server crashes every day. And yeah, that's not worth it. One other thing that is going to be banned this next time around, I believe we're still going to have to figure out specifics of it, but it's going to be mechanism pipes. Apparently, these guys are the biggest cause of the TPS lag on the server. So I do apologize. We are going to have to figure out an alternative. Normally it's fine, right? Normally, you can use these pipes and they work pretty well. But for this very specific situation with the reactors, these guys seem to disconnect sometimes. So I think what I'd have to do is I'd have to try out using XNet cables, because they might stay connected. Because the only issue here is the fact that these specific pipes, they're so optimized for performance that if they don't need to be connected, it won't even be possible to connect them. So obviously, like when this multi-block refreshed itself or rebuilt itself, it was disconnecting the connector that we made, right? We did that in the other episode where we were, I think, when we were upgrading this guy after he exploded, possibly. So if you're a bit confused with what I'm saying, you can either ignore what I'm saying, because I don't really know how to explain it. Okay, so what's next? Is there anything else? Probably. I'm probably meant to say something else. But that's the basic. I wanted to make this video quick and short. How long has it been? It's probably been like 30 minutes. Oh my god. But yeah, that's the basics. So server's going to be wiped at the start of the next month. Okay. If you're confused, head over to the Discord, and in the server versions channel for all the mod 6, all the information is there, and it will be updated there as whether we change things or whether new things come to light. Or if you have any issues, let us know there, and we can we can think about a solution for you. That is pretty much it. Thank you, guys. I will most definitely be having a world download for the map. Whether or not it's uploaded for other people to download, I'm not entirely sure what the verdict is going to be, or whether we're going to figure that out. But if you have a base that you've been working on and it's pretty much built and you want me to check it out, I will be able to do that, in theory. So, all the bases that are that are hidden around the map. Oh my god! You know what? I'm actually incredibly impressed with what I'm seeing here. Holy moly! You know what? This looked extremely similar to how it looked prior to the whatchamacallit? Prior to the Chunks update that removed all the claims. That is impressive, guys. I didn't realize we had that many active players hopping on since then. That is ridiculous. So yeah, good luck, guys. There's 4 weeks. So obviously, if you build something like most of my base, I'm lucky in the fact that it's sort of above ground and stuff and like separate. So I can like copy and paste these things around. I most definitely will have to go back and possibly redo all of my entangled blocks and stuff. But that'll be a pain. But some of you have like massive bases, so I do apologize. It's probably going to be hard to copy it and stuff. You might be able to, like, for example, this hill, this entire hill, I actually copied and pasted from my original world. or the original server, whichever one it was. So you can copy landscapes. What I will say though is test out, if you're going to be copying modded blocks, please test it out in your single player world to see if it crashes. Because there are specific blocks that crashed last time we did this, and it crashes the whole server. And obviously, as you see, with the amount of players we're going to be having, we can't afford everyone's bases to be crashing it. So what you can do is if you copy it into a single player world, it will crash, possibly a few times, right? But then after it crashes, whatever block was crashing, so for example, let's say advanced exporters are crashing, each time it crashes, a new exporter will be deleted, right? So let's say I have 3. When I try to load into my single player world after pasting these exporters, it will crash 3 times. And then on the 4th time, in theory, it won't crash. You'll be able to hop into your world and everything will be the same except for the exporters. So you can then copy that new base, right? And paste that across. Or what you can do is if you paste it in the single player world and it crashes, inside your crash log, it should tell you what the issue is. It will say like, the block at this position is the issue. If you head to that coordinate, you can figure out, okay, it's the exporters. You can pick up all of your exporters, put them in your system, and then copy the base and try it again. Because let me tell you, there's probably going to be quite a few issues on the first few days of the server. And if we could minimize those, that would be ideal. Normally, I do a better job at explaining things, so I do apologize if there was confusion in this episode. Once again, in the Discord, you can talk it all out, and I might do a better job at explaining things there. But hopefully you sort of understood stuff. Did I leave that there? I think that's it. Finally, maybe. So yeah, I'm excited. I'll obviously have to bring not only the suggestion board back, but the Tower of Donators back. Oh, wow. Oh, what's this? Oh, my God. These are ATM star blocks. That is insane. What is this? For Dewstream. Ice Dragon Egg Horn and other Ice Dragon parts. Wow. Okay. So what's in here? The Ice Dragon core. Oh, my God. Okay. Now, to be fair, I'm not sure if I'll use this because in the past I've tried not to take things from people to use. Most recent episode, and to make unobtainium vibranium alloy, you require an Ice Dragon forge, but the recipe's been removed. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. You make some if you have the resources. Okay, I think those signs were old. Thanks again. Yep, okay, we read those. Okay, so I guess I'll run through the donators. Thank you guys again for donating. So, the Discord donators we have, I believe they were from Discord. Skeletor Jacob, Oathus, Derpy Snow Luna. Then for the channel members, we have Mugs, Tacoolist, VRifty, and another donator on Discord, VRifty. He did it twice. I believe that's it. Is there anything new at the top of the tower? I don't think so. Let me know if there's something new inside. I won't check it this time, but we'll check it, we'll check it on the new server maybe when I copy it across. Well, actually, no, that'll be months from now. You guys get the point. I guess I'll wrap this episode up. I do apologize if it wasn't the episode you were thinking about. It probably won't be an episode. It'll probably be like an announcement video. Yeah, I kind of want to do something. Maybe not. I'm gonna have to copy these templates to bring them all to the new server. So all of these bases. So on top of that, if there's a specific structure in my base that you like, let me know and I might be able to send you the template for it or something like that. So yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, I will see you guys over on the server in the, I don't know, next coming weeks. Getting ready for the switchover. Maybe testing the limits of what the copy-paste gadget can do. You can also, of course, there's other mods. There's create. You can try using the schematics. You can try using the schematics and the schematic cannon, see if maybe that works a little bit better for some bigger structures. I'm not entirely sure. I genuinely am not sure what's better to use. So yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.